Well, hello there. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the grotto. Tonight, it's Feature Head. I might have to come back in just a second. Let's see what happens if I do. It'll probably kick me out, but that's what I can do. Never mind. It's the Feature Head edition. We're live streaming both on YouTube and TikTok. So, I'm going to give a couple of seconds here. Let me get the intro going for the other show. I've got about what here? Yep, it's time to start the other side, so give me just a second. Alrighty, we're getting this thing going, people. Just bear with me. Welcome to the Feed Your Head edition of Live from Grump's Grotto. Tonight, we will be talking about books. You know, in Satanism, we're highly encouraged to seek knowledge and entertainment for the mind. With that being said, I'm going to offer up a few books that are both satanic and, entertaining. There are some of these, though, that are also for learning more about Satanism. Now, if anybody was over on the YouTube channel, which the link is in my bio, they'd be able to see that I am putting up on the screen now a list of books. For those of you who are not over there, I'll go ahead and read off this list of books. By the way, the heading of it is Feed Your Head. And the top books are all on Satanism. You have the Satanic Bible by Anton Szandor LaVey, the Satanic Rituals, companion to the Satanic Bible, Anton Szandor LaVey, the Devil's Notebook. Those are some pretty interesting essays written by LaVey. And We Are Satanists, the History and Future of the Church of Satan by Blanche Barton, Ruth Waits, and a few others. Also, the Satanic Scriptures, written by Peter H. Gilmore and Peggy Nadramia. This is a hard one to pronounce. I'd like to see you try and pronounce it. Nadramia. Peggy Nadramia. So that's the Satanic Scriptures by Peter H. Gilmore and Peggy Nadramia. They're very good books. The only one I actually have in my actual physical possession right now is the Satanic Bible. Eventually, I will be getting the Rituals, the Devil's Notebook, We Are Satanists, and I will begrudgingly get a hold of a new copy of the Satanic Scriptures. I say that because I'm not a big fan of Gilmore, but hey, he's the current head of the Church of Satan. Anyway, then there is the non-serious books. This is the type of stuff I like. We're going to start off with The King of Yellow, or The King in Yellow by Robert W. Chambers. Very good book. There's some creepypastas and some SCPs written about The King in Yellow. The Island of Dr. Moreau, or Maru, however you want to pronounce it, by H.G. Wells. War of the Worlds, H.G. Wells again. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Yes, that has some satanic principles in it. That's by Jules Verne. The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. Wuthering Heights by Emily Bronte. The Bronte sisters have got some pretty interesting books. The Sea Wolf by Jack London. The Bride Wore Black by Cornell Woolrich. Something Wicked This Way Comes by Ray Bradbury. Yeah, tongue's not going to work tonight, is it? Let's see. And of course, you have Paradise Lost, which is used by a lot of Satanists. It's some great imagery. It has some great stuff to talk about. And that's, of course, written by John Milton. And A Stranger in a Strange Land, Robert A. Heinlein. The main character in that is always going around saying, "Thou art God, I am God, we are all God." Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. I just like the book, and I feel it has some very big Satanist themes in it, as well as anything written by H.P. Lovecraft. Lovecraft is awesome. So those are the books that I've been thinking about. Is there any books that any of you would like to say anything about? I'm open to anything and everything that might have a satanic bent to it. And I'd like to say hello to everybody who's popped in on TikTok. Thank you for coming. Remember, if you are going to be spamming the chat, my mods will be kicking your butts. The Book of Nod. Is that the Book of Nod that is produced by White Wolf? If it is, it's a very fascinating work of fiction. I love it. Vampire the Masquerade, lots of satanic themes in that game. somewhere I have a copy of the Book of Nod. I think it's in with the rest of my gaming stuff that's still packed up. I haven't unpacked my gaming stuff. I've been living in this place for 4 years and still haven't unpacked all my gaming books. I need more bookshelves. But like I said, Satanism encourages you to feed your thirst for knowledge. We strive to combat the greatest sin in our religion, which is stupidity. So, by gaining as much knowledge as we possibly can, that's how we go about doing this type of thing. So, but the Keen and Yellow, I have got to read the original book. I've only read the creepypastas and SCPs. Diary of a Dope Fiend is a pretty good book on hedonism and that types of things. The Beast, the biography of Aleister Crowley, is also good. Dante's Inferno. And Dante's Inferno is pretty good. It's a satire, though. If you know anything about um, what the background for Dante's Inferno is, you start recognizing characters, such as one of them supposed to be the Pope. And I have to say hello to a friend of mine who just came in on YouTube. Welcome, Titan Uranus. I am so glad to see you here. Thank you for coming. Yes, I know I need to do a little bit more advertising about these shows, but I'm terrible at advertising. I need some people to help me with that. But the Diary of a Dope Fiend, I have yet to read that thing. It's been recommended to me several times. And yes, Titan, you are fashionably late. I will bring the books back up later, but for now, I'm going to go ahead and bring them off of my YouTube channel and put them up so I can see what the hell's going on in my live here. So, but anyway, for those of you in YouTube land, I'm interacting mostly with people on TikTok. And that's only because I get more people viewing me on TikTok than I do YouTube. I don't know why. I would love to get the viewers to move over to YouTube. And the good thing about YouTube is you can come up and on the show and be on the YouTube channel. I haven't figured out how to get TikTok to go over to the YouTube yet, but I will eventually. But so, does anybody have any other suggestion? Mists of Avalon. Could you tell me the satanic themes in Mists of Avalon? I mean, I've read the book and I can't really grasp what would be a satanic theme found in that book. Uh-oh. Aunt Jer, what did I do? How did I mess up my graphic? I mean, I'd be really fascinated in knowing what you think would be satanic themes in Mists of Avalon. If you've got, I'm also here answering questions tonight, so this is also going to be a Q&A night, but right now we're focusing on books. Yeah, the Morrigan practiced witchcraft, but that wasn't really satanic. If Merlin could be considered a satanic figure in the whole thing because he's a trickster. Not really sure how we would go about that. Oh, bloody hell. I got it saying feed your head instead of feed your head. That's a simple little thing, you know. I really need an editor to look at all my graphic work before I post it. But you've got classics. Picture of Dorian Gray wanting to stay young and vital and immortal. How's that picture that keeps on aging? Feed your head. Where your head at? Yeah, well, Aunt Jerry, you know, I'm a last minute person. I'm always putting things together probably in the last hour. I probably would have caught that. I wonder if I did catch it on the other thing. I might have. We can always just ignore the fact that Grumps can't spell and is grammatically incorrect all the time. Just curious to see if yeah, I can't find the I know I did an update on the graphic, but I can't find it. There, that make you feel better? Feed your head edition. Okay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Hoping everybody's having a fantastic day. If anybody would like to ask me any questions about what type of books I would recommend for reading in Satanism, I'd be glad to answer if I possibly can. My book selection's not 100% the go-to list of books. There are people that would insert more stuff from more modern works. I tend to go with classical works, 1960s, that type of thing. So, and I wish I could work on this on the fly and put up the right one here, but I won't have it up here. If you have any suggestions in the future, if you're seeing this video in the past, or in the future, I should say, go ahead and leave your comments below on any books you might recommend. I would love to see what people have to recommend. And probably not going to stay on the YouTubes much longer because I've run out of things to say as normal. So I'm going to cut to something on YouTube for just a second while I try and fix one little item. Al has read. I don't like words I can't pronounce. But you know how that is. Let's see. Who do I have in the chat over here anyway? What do you know about the Statue of Liberty face looking like... All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be ducking out of YouTube and going to TikTok because the questions are streaming in here right and left. And thank you for coming to this, once again, abbreviated episode of Live from the Grotto. Hope you have a wonderful day. And with that being said, you have been watching